Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I just want to come on here and let you guys know that being a mom, if you're a mom, is actually one of the most complicated things I've ever done in my life. And this is because when you're a mom, you're just basically learning every step of the way. And if you didn't learn how to learn, and if you don't know how to grow, and if you don't know how to be patient, it will be really difficult for you, especially when we're taught in school to learn based on being directed. And parenting is something you don't really get a manual for. It's kind of like you figure it out as you're doing it. And yeah, although some people can tell you like what to expect as like a developmental outcome for every year or stage of life for the child, um, getting the morale right, getting their iman right, all of this takes an effort and takes a toll, especially when you're married. You want to look beautiful for your husband. You want to, maybe you have to take care of your finances. It's not necessarily the easiest thing, especially when the children are under the age of 5. And so, why am I making this video? It's like 5 a.m. in the morning, and I realized that my kids, I'll just tell you first, my kids are the ages of 2 and like he's turning 2 in September, and basically 3.5. And she is turning 4 in January. And I literally lost myself as a mom. Like, I lost my beauty. I lost my ability to go to the masjid. I lost my contacts. Like, I stopped talking to people. And I really damaged my relationship with my husband. And statistics show that a lot of divorces happen when children are under the age of 5. And being in that stage right now, I realized that I can see why that happens. It's a really huge learning curve, especially for people that are so used to a system that teaches them 1 + 1 = 2. With children, 1 + 1 does not equal 2. What does that mean? It means that, like, you can give them pasta one day and feed them the same pasta the next day, and they'll refuse it. You could turn off the TV one day and they don't mind, and you can turn off the TV the next day and they'll lose their minds. You can take them to the park or take them to the library and they will listen to you. And then the next time you go, they're like constantly running off. They'll love each other and be friendly with each other one more part of the day. And by the evening, they're like wrestling and like at each other's throats. So children are unpredictable. They are not 1 + 1 = 2. However, you have to be the one that brings structure, brings morality, brings routine, brings discipline, brings love, and models all of that while you're under pressure, while you're tired. Maybe you are sick. Maybe you're financially under stress. Maybe your relationship's under stress. Maybe you're having all these difficulties. Maybe you have older kids and you have to take care of them too. And it's not just the child or the children under 5. And then what happens is you literally, you reach the point where you're so fatigued and you're raising these children and you're supposed to model something so wonderful. And you're like losing your mind. And you're just like, Ya Rabbi, can you help me, not lose my SHIT? Like, because you will lose it. And so when I find myself yelling at my children, which I do sometimes, like to like abruptly try to get them to stop, I regret it so much. And then I realize that's not the path I want to take. And that's why I'm making this video, to let you moms know with children under the age of 5, keep going. They will be 7. They will be 6. They will be older than this age. And subhanallah, ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Rabbil Alameen. Like, this is why the mother has such a high status, because we care so much. We're so concerned to the point where we lose ourselves. And at that point, like, what do you have, right? Like, what do you have when you lose yourself? And this is the last thing I will end on. And I will tell you what has, alhamdulillah, turned things around for me, aside from my son turning 2, because 2 and under for me is the most difficult age. Especially the year from 0 to 1. Actually, 0 to 1 is not as bad as 1 to 2 for me. Some people find 0 to 1 age like more horrible. But alhamdulillah, like, this is the thing about parenting. It's like we say it's horrible, but then we keep having children. That's the thing about a mother, because there's a sweetness to motherhood, you know? Um, but I will say, take care of your beauty, you know, take care of your hygiene, take care of yourself, mother yourself. Because when you mother yourself and you are basically, you know, just taking care of yourself, like taking care of your skin tone, taking care of your health, taking care of the food that you eat. Like, how are you feeding your kids healthy food and you're not even eating healthy food yourself? How are you, you know, giving your kids a structure and a routine and you're not keeping yourself on a structure and a routine? How are you just, you know, taking care of your emotional well-being of your children, but you're not doing things for self-care like reading your Quran or going for a walk or going swimming or doing things that would make you ultimately feel more calm and regulated. Because think about it, if you have all this mental stress from taking care of kids and you're not physically like exerting that out of your body, like whether it's going for a walk, whether it's talking to not even talking to a friend, you have to actually physically exercise. Like, are you exercising, right? Like, take care of yourself. Like, we take our kids to the park or we take them out to get their energy out, and then we don't do the same thing for ourselves, right? Like, I try to walk every day, you know, and to the point my feet hurt because I'm standing all day anyways. So, but I still walk because I have to keep myself energized and calm. And now I'm starting this new thing, which is the last thing I'll share. This was supposed to be the last thing, but it's part of the last thing. I'm gonna try to start to recite one juz of Quran every day and pray Salatul Tasbih in like every Sunday. That's my new word. 1 hour Quran recitation and Salatul Tasbih on Sundays, inshallah. And I will keep you guys posted on this, how it's going. And so you can comment. My husband's gonna wake up for work soon. It's like so early in the morning. The house is a mess. I have to clean it. And honestly, I love you guys so much. May Allah bless you. May we meet each other at like whenever I start doing lectures in a few years or in a year, however old my kids get when they get in school. If I put them in school, I might homeschool. You know, us moms, we give ourselves even more trauma. But if you're a mom, you understand. Like, you know, it's hard, but you love the work. So, alhamdulillah, I just want to come on here and just show my affection and my appreciation to moms and let you guys know you're not alone. Take care of yourselves, mother yourself, like mother yourself too. Don't forget to mother yourself, you know? And if you've forgotten to mother yourself, your relationship will take a toll, your happiness will take a toll, and you will become ungrateful because your body has a right over you. There's a hadith about that. And Islamically, your whole body is actually going to speak for you or against you. So if you were in a situation where you're pushing yourself and putting yourself last, and then you're getting angry at people, and I've been there, you're getting angry at people and you're getting frustrated with people, what does that say? It says that you're not actually sincere, right? Because whatever deed you sincerely do for Allah, a sign of it is that you don't care about how people respond to it, like whether they appreciate you or not. But if you're getting mad that people aren't appreciating you or you're overworked, then are you really that sincere? So like, remember, sincerity goes towards yourself too. Take care of yourself. Do your skincare, do your hair care, do your nails. When I have my period, recently I did my nails. Like, I put press-ons when I had my period. And I'm not saying I'm the best. God knows, like, I'm out here struggling, like the real struggle. But alhamdulillah, I'm starting to teach online. So if you guys want to take my classes, that would be nice. But I'm really coming on here just as a human, like as a mom, as a sister, as a wife, as a friend, to let you guys know, like, the situation is not as, like, we're not prepared. Us growing up in the West, we're not prepared out here for motherhood. I've seen some people that married people from back home, or like from like an Arab country or like a different country. And like these women are out here just really grinding, and they're like really like just take on motherhood, like and they just take it on. And I'm out here being like, okay, where's the manual? Who's instructing me? What am I gonna do? And I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to be. Like, you know. And then the worst thing about it, like I remember telling my mom, like, Hoya, because I'm Somali, right? We call mom Hoya. And I remember telling her, like, Hoya helped you so much raising the kids. I'm like looking at it like I must be crazy. So alhamdulillah, 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 like even being like the third oldest of 9 kids didn't strengthen me for motherhood, because I'm so used to school and just having instructions and sit down and study and take a break when I want. It's really a game of patience. So that's how I will and develop patience. Patience in what you dislike, like patience in doing what you dislike, and patience in doing and refraining from what you want to do. That is a strength. If you can realize it's a game of patience, that you're developing patience, um, game changer right there. For me, anyways. May it be a game changer for you as well. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.